Thank you. Sorry.
Rory, go.
Do I need? Is this? I don't need to hold this.
Go ahead, Rory.
Jonny must be extremely satisfied to follow up the knock of a lifetime with another out of the same vein.
Yeah, pretty pleased. Obviously, it's hopefully not finished just yet. We'll hopefully turn up again tomorrow and keep going in a similar vein. Maybe not the same vein, but maybe a similar one.
I mean, 21 for 4 and 55 for 6, it looked like trouble, but you didn't seem to let that cloud you at all. You just played as you picked away left off, really.
Yeah, look, I mean, there's different ways of looking at it, isn't there? You can either go into your shell and kind of bat the way in which people have done for years and years and years and tried to survive. And when you've got bowlers like Trent Boult and Tim Southey that are bowling so well, you need to transfer the momentum and take them off their length, because they were hitting their lengths, hitting their straps, and conditions were in their favour. I mean, a huge amount of credit has to go to the way that they bowled against our top order. Some of the balls and the way in which and the lengths that they hit were were very, very good.
You say you can go play the game how it's been played for many years. Does it feel like you're pushing the envelope and as a team heading into some new territory?
We're only a few games into it, so we're definitely looking at it in a different way of going out and being able to express ourselves, going out and being able to take the game forward, and hopefully be able to play in ways in which you're able to change games, because you need people to stand up and change games and win games. That's how you win games of cricket. Whether it be a bowler taking 5 for 6 for 7 for, whether it be guys scoring hundreds, they're the bits in which you need people to stand up in different scenarios, situations, and circumstances.
Phil, go ahead.
Jonny, was this an especially emotional 100?
Nah, it was. Look, it's a special place for me. It's here. Everyone knows that this is my home, and the history that comes with playing for Yorkshire, and the history that comes with me playing here for a long time. So, look, I always want to score runs here. I've been fortunate to have some really good times here. But each test match that comes around, you want to be the one that's scoring the runs, because it's your home ground. No matter where the guys play, you always want to score runs at your home ground. And look, I mean, the Western Terrace, the whole atmosphere here today, it was amazing, and hopefully it's just the start of what's going to be a fantastic weekend to come.
And is it, you've 10 test hundreds now, double figures mean anything to you on that front?
Hopefully a few more to come. That's been, look, you know my thoughts on that. I don't need to say, you know my thoughts on that.
Chris and then Dean.
Jonny, was there any specific message from either Baz or Ben at Teat about how to approach that final session?
Nope.
Nothing similar to what he said at the bridge, I think was playing.
Literally, there wasn't anything said. There wasn't literally anything said. Good luck, enjoy.
Dean and
I can't say any more than that. That was literally all was said.
Is that new for you? Because most teams, if they're 91 for 6, go to the final session, trailing by quite a lot. Coach and captain might step in and just say that that's, approach it this way or not. It feels like this is a bit freer.
Or is that the way that people are so used to it happening? I don't know. I'm asking you the question. Is that the way that everyone's so used to it happening, or is it just we trust you guys to go and play and go play the way in which you foresee?
Dean and
Sorry, that's.
I just wonder whether the last couple of innings, whether you'd even surprised yourself, really, at just how well you played and how confidently you struck the ball. It's, you know, I think Ben might have even called it sort of once in a lifetime innings last week, and then you pop up and do that today. So have you been surprised yourself?
No, I don't think I have, because there's been glimpses of different parts, whether that you look at one-day cricket, you look at some of the knocks that I've played in four-day cricket, test match cricket previously or whatever, and there's been glimpses of it. So this is the way that I've always been capable of playing. It's just a way in which you're going about it. And also, like I mentioned last week, you've also got to look at the pitches that we've played on for the last 3.5 years in England. Like, you've also got to look at that as to the runs that have been scored. Like the averages for batsmen in this country in Test cricket across the board. Like 36 people average in Test cricket in England. We're comparing stats and averages to people in Australia and South Africa, and they're averaging 50. New Zealand. We're playing with the Duke's ball on things that are swinging and nipping and everything like that. I mean, it's like lemons and oranges. Don't taste the same.
So the fact that you've been able to do that, admittedly on a couple of decent pitches, but against quality bowlers with a Duke's ball,
It makes me very proud, yeah.
swinging it, that's still, you've managed to do that.
Yeah, absolutely. But there's, like I say, it's a great battle. When I first came into Test cricket, that's exactly how the battles were. You look at guys that when you first came in, you had Cook, Strauss, Trott, Peterson, Bell all averaging 45. The wickets and the games of cricket were scintillating because it was an amazing contest between bat and ball. Like, it really was. It was fantastic, and that's exactly what we're getting again. It's an amazing battle between it, and there's ebbs and flows within the game that can be really fascinating, that we've not seen for a long, long time, and that's the exciting part for me. Like, that's the really exciting part for me. I mean, we lost 6 wickets in a session there, and then all of a sudden we scored, I don't know how many it was in the last session, but the ebbs and flows that it comes with. We bowled yesterday really, really well. I mean, they were going at 2.3 and over, I think, for the majority of the day. Like, that was a fantastic effort from our bowlers on a pitch that obviously they thought was going to be a cracker and everything like that. The way in which the guys grafted. Potsy didn't get his rewards yesterday, but I thought that he bowled unbelievably well. I think he bowled something like 17 overs for 30 runs or something. I mean, for someone in his infancy in his Test career to have the control, to take the new ball and bowl like he did was a huge credit to him, but also it's a great sign for us as a group and us as a side.
Right, time for 3 more. We'll do John, George, and then we'll finish with Vish.
Yeah, just along those similar lines. Do you feel this team is beginning to sort of redefine the way people look at Test cricket? You know, the speed at which you chase the runs in Nottingham today, 50 over 6, all previous convention is you consolidate.
Yeah. Look, I think it's a bit too early to say redefine. We're still in an infancy at the moment. We're only a couple of games into. We're only a couple of games into it. Let's just leave it at that. But what I will say is we're looking to take the game forward and take the positive option, whether that be with the ball in hand. We're looking to take wickets. Whether that's with the bat in hand, we're looking to impose ourselves at the crease and put pressure back onto the bowlers, which is in some ways a very different way of looking at it. I guess.
Craig obviously found
Yeah.
a great ally in
Jamie.
James.
Blow me neck. There we go, that on camera. Yeah, he played unbelievable, didn't he? I mean, to come out and play with the freedom and clarity, the power in which he had off the back foot to the spinners, to then the power in his pulls that he had to Wagner. I mean, to be doing that in your first Test match, I guess it helps being 6'5", but blooming heck, it was some seriously special striking and some unbelievable hitting. So hopefully in the morning we'll be able to experience him hopefully gain his maiden Test 100, which will be absolutely lovely. But the way in which he's played and the way he's gone about it is a huge credit to him.
Last one, Vish.
Jonny, you had it on the last day at Trent Bridge, you had it, in fact, you had it on a win today, but every time you hit a boundary, the whole crowd kind of raised with you, a bit like you were a rock star conducting them, really. What does that feel like?
Yeah, it's special. Yeah, it's special. It's I guess it's your personality coming out, isn't it? It's your personality. It's yeah, it's why you want to play the game as a young kid. Our job's to inspire the next generation. Our job's to make people want to watch cricket. Our job's to put bums on seats here. I think people might be wanting to watch the the brand of cricket that we're playing at the moment, which is an exciting bit. You've got hopefully a lot of children that'll be here over the weekend that'll be coming and watching us. And look, we're we're fortunate to be in a position that we're able to play this game. And yeah, there might be a couple of fairly happy people, if not fairly pissed people, leaving the ground today.
On that note, we'll leave it. Thank you. Cheers, Luke. Thank you.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Thanks.
Jonny,
Cheers.
all the best.
Thank you. Thanks.